you gonna touch my body all night long, baby. You follow baby. Say, all my love, I go respond you, I go respond you, you are enough,
Enough is enough. Welcome back to my channel, angels. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for my new subscribers come through. Welcome, warm welcoming always. And for those that have clicked the notification bell, thank you all. Now you have been notified. Come through. If you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to subscribe. Before we begin with this video, press subscribe and let's get into it. If you press subscribe, you make sure you press the notification bell as well for you to be notified ASAP. You don't want to miss anything because I'm coming through with a lot of content. Anyways, today I coming with a questions and a bit of advice video. Yeah, so I have been taking the questions from Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. It's not a lot, but yeah, I'm just gonna make it a bit short video, you know, like always. And the rest of the questions, I'll probably do them in the next video because I don't like my videos to be really long. But 10-20 minutes is the maximum. But yeah, anyways, I hope everybody's doing well from all of this chaos that's happening in the world. You know, as I mentioned in my previous video, it's still going. So let's all be safe as we can. Always look after yourselves and don't forget God always. Yep, that's the only thing I can tell you at the moment. First advice is to always be there for God, and God will always be there for you. It doesn't cost you a thing at all. Anyways, shall we begin? Alright, let's begin. The first question is how to deal with toxic in-laws. Oh my god, when I read that question, it sank deep because I have been like I've come across friends that went through hell with in-laws. It's not an easy road. How to deal with them? It actually depends on the guy. Like if it's the in-laws from the guy's side, then it actually depends on the guy. If the guy is on their side, then my friend you need to find another way for love, because they'll always team up on you. You will be bullied and nobody's there to back you up, especially your partner that you rely on. So the only way for you is to get out of that relationship, or it has to be an ultimatum. It's either you or his family. In the end of the day, like, you guys are together, like, and you guys, if he loves you that much, he will get you out of that toxicness. Let's say like with Harry and Meghan, you know, like, you know how like they have to play by the rules and everything. So I think, I'm just guessing, like, you know, maybe Meghan was being treated badly. And in the end of the day, if you see your wife suffering and it's not going anywhere, then the only way out is to get rid of her out of that toxicness. So the only way to deal with toxic in-laws is to get out of that environment, because in the end of the day, I don't know how they're gonna change, you know. If it takes a while for them to change, then they'll never change. You'll be in that toxicness and it's not gonna be good for you. And as for the women's side, it's all on your side as well, you know. If your wife is in their family's side, then my friend, you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer. So it's either them or him, you know. In the end of the day, like, even those in-laws, they don't know who's perfect for them, you know, but they're always acting like they have a perfect partner. So one of their relatives have to have that perfect partner too, but that's not the deal, you know. They don't understand that might be your potential partner, or like, you know, might be your actual partner, soulmate, but they're pushing him away and all of that, pushing her away and everything. And yeah, so the only way to deal with this is for those couples to make decisions for themselves, because in the end of the day, you guys are not, they're not going to be in your relationship behind closed doors, you know. And it will feel good if your partner's got your back regardless of what it is. It's not isolating them from the family, but if there's no other way, what else can you do? Get your partner out of that toxicness. It's simple as that. You know, it sounds simple, but I know it's very hard. But, you know, give it a try for the sake of your relationship, for the sake of your partner, for the sake of your children if the children are involved, you know. And the second one, how do you deal with something that you can't control? Example, something like stressing, finding a job. Well, the thing is, dealing with something you can't control, the answer is there. Like, if you can't control it, then there's nothing really you can do, because it's uncontrollable, you know. So God is always there for everybody. So if you're stuck somewhere and something is controlling you, you know, always ask. If you're stuck somewhere, always ask for, you know, for directions. Because in the end of the day, everything happens for a reason. You might be stuck in that position for a reason. You might not be finding that job for a reason, because God's got something stored for you, not at that time though, you know. And just have faith. Just have faith. If that thing is really controlling you, then find another way. Find another way, or let it be for a moment and then start again, you know. It's like taking a test. No, it's like studying, you know. We study too much. If we study too much, we can't think properly. So like, if we, let's say, like taking a break out of it and then come back to that same question again, you'll be like, you know, you get straight away, you know, you'll be like, oh, your mind is refreshed and all of that. So the best thing for you to do for the stuff that's, you know, you can't control, get away from it for a bit, and then if you're determined to do it again, then go back to it again, you know, because quitting is not the way in the end of the day. So give it a shot every now and then, and yeah, you might get it. I hope that answered your question. And my third question is, did you always used to fight with your ex? XYZ, here we go. Yeah, fights are always there. It's something I cannot deny, you know. But the worst thing that hurts the most is repeating the same mistakes over and over, just to hurt your feelings. It's like they disrespect, you know, they disrespect your feelings. You tell them how you feel about this situation, and then they continue it again and doing it repeatedly. That will hurt bad. That will hurt bad. So yeah, you used to fight with my ex, and I don't think I want to go back there anymore. Anyways, fourth question is, give me an advice on how to completely forget someone who hurt you. I'm traumatized with the pain. Oh my god. I feel your pain, beautiful. You know, when you sent me that question, I felt it deep, because in the end of the day, we're always gonna come across those people that will hurt our feelings, you know. And that's the part in life that makes people stronger. Let's say if you were born today and don't go through life like the hardest way, like having to be beaten down to the point that you can't get up, and then you keep pushing yourself up. That is strength. You know, you're pushing yourself up for a reason, and that thing that pushed you down later on, it will make you stronger in life, and you will appreciate it later on. So this hurt that you're feeling right now, baby girl, is gonna make you stronger in life, and you will get through it in the name of Jesus. Yeah, so how to completely forget about the person? I'll try to answer it, you know, in a understanding possible way. Well, the thing is, with my other video, how like 5 things on how I got out of, you know, 6 years relationship, that can answer some of it, but I can give you something at the moment and say it's similar to my other video. So the best way to forget about, not forget about them completely, but you know, to stay away, like trying to reduce that hurt, is to not stay in contact with them. You know, like get rid of everything that has to do with them, everything that reminds you of them. Get rid of it completely and focus more on yourself. Focus more on yourself, because at the end of the day, if you do that, then that hurt will slowly disappear, because you're not focusing on that person anymore. You're focusing on yourself, and you're building that love for yourself. And in the end of the day, if you do that, if you love yourself more, that hurt will disappear slowly, and you end up forgiving them, you know, like I know it sounds insane at the moment, but that hurt right now, you just want to do something hurtful to them, but that's not the case. What would you gain out of it if you end up hurting them back? You know, nothing. You're adding more pain into your hurt, you know. So the best thing to do is focus on your life, make goals, do everything you can in a positive way, and you will get out of that pain with no doubt. I'm telling you, and I believe in you. You can do this, you know. And these are the things that make people strong in life, and I'm pretty sure you'll appreciate that thing later on. You wait for it. Just wait for that time. And if you do, please come back to me and let me know, yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, the 5th question is what to do in a relationship, how to have a perfect relationship. What to do in a relationship and how to have a perfect relationship. Damn, I don't know if I have the correct answer for this, but I'm just gonna give it in my own perspective way, because everybody has their own ways. Don't ever go into a relationship with expectation, because the reason is you have created somebody in your mind. You have cloned somebody in your mind, and you entering that relationship, you really have feelings for that person, yeah, but you don't love them for them. So the thing you're going to do is trying to clone them with that clone that you have created in your mind. So, you know, for your own benefit, you know. So you're loving that person more in your mind than the person that you have fell for, you know. So you're trying to change them for a different person. You're trying to make them a different person that they were. So in the end of the day, it's not going to be a really good relationship, because that person that you're trying to change is suffering, trying to be the person you want them to be, you know, because that's not what they are. It's like beginning a child. It's like having a newborn child again. You have to start them over. So you're starting with this person, you're giving them new personality, you're making them act this way, you're making them do this stuff, do that, you know. And in the end of the day, they're not going to be focusing on you or that love. At the end of the day, their mentality will be telling them, you know, because you're changing them at that moment. So the mentality will always tell them, all right, what if this person don't like this, what if this person don't like this? So most of the time they're thinking about you instead of themselves, and they're not thinking about love, they're thinking of those negative stuff that will make you angry. So they're forgetting about themselves completely, and they're focusing becoming that person that you created in your mind, you know. And that, in the end of the day, that's going to ruin a relationship, because that person you're trying to create is not going to love you, because they won't be focusing on love, and you're not loving them for them, you know. I don't know if it makes sense, but it makes sense in my mind. So the best way I can give, the best advice I can give is, do not go in a relationship with expectation. Just love that person the way you have found them. If you're going to change them, please leave them alone. Don't waste their time. Don't waste their time. Just leave them alone for somebody else to come and love them, you know. Because at the end of the day, you're going to suffer too. You're going to suffer too, because that person is not changing for the person that you created in your mind, you know. So there's no perfect relationship out there. Everybody fights, everybody does this, you know. There's always negative things in a relationship, and there's no perfect partner out there as well. we all gotta be that perfect partner. So do your part in a relationship and stop focusing on the other person. The more you love yourself, the more love you have to give to the other person. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm here, Dr. Feeling people. I hope mine goes well too. But yeah, I try to put this stuff in my mind too, so I won't have to screw up my relationship. but no, it's really good. There's no perfect relationship, guys. So, and there's no such a thing as my soulmate. I have to wait for my soulmate and all of that. You have to create that perfect relationship for yourself as well. And if we all listen, like if we all, you know, learn from our mistakes from the past and trying to be that good person ahead of us later in the future, you know, everybody will be loved. Everybody will find that person that will love them for, you know, for them. But if we let the past ruin our future, then we're going to ruin other people's lives, you know. That's how it is. So there's no perfect relationship out there. Take it in, even if you see it online and all of that, as the good couples. Nah, there's a bit of wrestling happening at the back. Closed doors wrestling is happening, y'all. And there's no spectators, you know, to cheer up. We're only spectators in the good side, but the bad side, no. But yeah, that's all today, angels. I hope I have answered your questions in a nice, understanding way. Please comment down below and let me know your own opinions as well. I love to read your opinion as well, and let me know, you know, so other people can learn through y'all as well. We're here to teach each other everything. Every day we're learning about life, and whatever you learn today, you might end up passing it on to other people. So comment down below, angels. Don't leave me hanging. Comment down below and leave your opinions below. Good opinions. I don't want any arguments. I don't want any judgments, but good opinions. We'll learn from good opinions and good feedbacks and all of that. So I hope you have learned something new today, even though it doesn't sound new, but yeah, hope you have learned something today. I'm learning something myself as well. So thank you, angels, for your time. Please don't forget to subscribe, share the video around, share the love. Thank you all for everything. Please don't forget to click the notification bell so you can be notified for this video. Thank you, angels, and I'll see you guys in my next video very soon. Stay safe and God bless you all with your families abundantly. Bye bye.